Hey there, Cutie and Cosplay here with another video. I hope you enjoyed checking out my thumbnail. That's just a couple of the things I got for Christmas, some super cool gifts in there. I definitely recommend taking a look back. In today's video, I'll be talking about games that I played in 2022. Alright, so let's get into it. I don't have a particular order. I'm just going to be looking at my notes and talking about games that I played and enjoyed. So to start off, first game I wanted to talk about was Gotham Knights. I was looking forward to another Batman Arkham style game, and I liked the idea of Batman not being the main character this time. Unfortunately, I do think the game came out unfinished with lots of issues, and the combat isn't really like the Arkham games, but you know, even with those issues, I still think it was a decent game. Especially if you played it with friends or family, that was a lot of fun. I think there's just something really cool about patrolling the city with another hero by your side, helping you take down criminals. That was cool. I really hope to see more co-op Batman games in the future, like maybe a Batman Robin game, that would be cool. Alright, next game I've got here on the list is Turtles Shredder's Revenge. In my opinion, I think this was like the best Turtles game, and one of the best beat-em-ups I've played. The graphics, the combat, the music, they were all amazing, but I think the best part about this game was that it was 6 players with the ability to mix local and online co-op. I thought that was really awesome. I had a really great experience playing this with 4 local players, and then having like 2 random online players join in the game, and then you got 6 people working together to take down Shredder. I thought that was a lot of fun. Next game I've got is Stranger of Paradise. I had lots of fun with this game, and I hope to see this become a series of the games. I will say that the story wasn't the best, but nonetheless it was still fun. The characters were enjoyable, and the combat was satisfying. We just really need more co-op Final Fantasy in my opinion. Like I know there's MMO type games that have multiplayer like Final Fantasy XIV, but I personally don't really enjoy those types of online games or have the time for them. So, you know, I like having a game that I can start and finish so that I can move on to the next one and not put it away, tuck it away, and never finish it, because I tend to do that with really long games, unfortunately. So next game I'm going to be talking about is the House of the Dead remake. I was really happy to see Sega games getting remakes. This was a fun little game. I thought House of the Dead is like a great light gun series, but playing it with a Switch Joy-Con wasn't really the best experience. However, despite that, it was still fun to play through. I think having a controller that's similar to the Wiimote would work pretty well for light gun games. But still, I'd like to see more House of the Dead and Zombie Revenge games remade. I think that would be awesome. Next game I've got is PacMan Museum Plus. I think it's been really nice seeing Pac-Man getting more games. And I especially had fun revisiting some of these games, or even playing some I didn't even know existed. That was cool. I really still need to get Pac-Man World Remake, but don't have it yet. Hopefully I'll get to it soon. Alright, so next game I've got is Multiverses. This is a Smash Brothers type of game with Warner Brothers properties, and I did think it was a fun game. I like the neat idea that they made it a 2v2 game, so there's always 4 players, but I do think there's a couple things that bring this game down. First of all, there really isn't much to do other than fight other players online. That can get a little tiresome. There's no single player content or any mini games, and I do find that the character selection is pretty weak. When the game came out, it had like 16 characters, and with so few characters, I would have liked to have seen every character be from a different franchise. But unfortunately, some of the franchises had like 2 characters, so that kind of limited the amount of content that could have been in the game. For example, I liked the Iron Giant, so I thought it was awesome to see him in the game, and that was enough to get me interested in it. but some people I know just didn't care or know about most of the characters in the game, so they didn't give it a chance at all. So I do find that the limited amount of characters in the game kind of turned a lot of people off. Overall, though, I think it's nice to see Smash Brothers get some competition. Don't want them getting too comfortable. Alright, next, I feel like you can probably guess this one because I did a video on it, but Sonic Frontiers. I had a lot of fun playing this one. I enjoyed the gameplay. I loved the changes they made to the characters. I've already done a video, like I said, so I won't go too much into this one, but overall, playing that game left me with a lot of hope for Sonic's future. I'm really excited. So yeah, that was a nice one to play this year. Okay, this next game has become like one of my all-time favorite games, and I feel like I've just been desperately waiting for a time that has been relevant enough to talk about it. So here it is. Variable Barricade, one of my favorite games now. It's, I think you call it Otome. It's one of the romance ones where you're a female character and you have a bunch of dudes that romance you. I really enjoy that type of game, although I honestly feel like I haven't played that many, but this is definitely top of that category. I love the story, I love the characters, I love the music, and I love the art style so much. I feel like it's a huge inspiration for my own art now. And also, Ichiya Mitsumori, one of the characters that romances you. He's now one of my all-time favorite characters. I have him on my wall. Just totally in love now. So yeah, really enjoyed Variable Barricade, one of my favorite games. I'm really excited that I finally get a chance to talk about it. Hopefully in the future I get to do a more in-depth video. So yeah. Alright, next is Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I really enjoyed Zack's goofy personality, especially in contrast to Cloud's more serious demeanor. Although I will say in this game you understand why Cloud is who he is, so, you know, no hate. I really enjoyed grinding. I kind of love that about Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 15 I got super strong. So yeah, I was really trying to get strong in this one. Had a lot of fun doing that. And I enjoyed the gameplay, and I actually came to enjoy that little slot machine mechanic that it has. I thought that was really cool, and sometimes if you were really struggling in a battle, I liked that you would just randomly get something cool that made you super strong, and I had a lot of fun with that. Alright, next game is King of Fighters 15. I think it's really great to see King of Fighters back with a game that looks good, and I feel that most people can enjoy. You don't have to be really great at fighting games to like this one. I spent a lot of hours trying to unlock all the music and all the endings for the character teams. I enjoyed that. Overall, I think the future looks pretty bright for SNK with Fatal Fury getting another game, and you know, maybe we can get more SNK games in the future. I think that Metal Slug 8 would be really nice. Next game is Evil Dead the game. I really loved how this game inspired me to get into the movies and the TV show, and it just kind of gave me a greater appreciation for each character in the game and their quotes. I liked that. I enjoy playing it solo or with friends. Overall, I have sunk many hours into this game. I just think it's a lot of fun, and it has a lot of interesting intricacies to it, and I'm excited to see what new characters they'll bring, as well as future updates. I kind of hope they'll maybe do another game mode or things like that. I feel like they could do a lot with this. I'm excited to see. So last game I'm going to talk about is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. At first I was kind of disgusted by Kirby attempting to swallow all this giant stuff, but I ended up finding this mechanic kind of funny, kind of cute, as you can see by my little ornament. Yeah, it was just goofy. I don't know. And I actually did think for a Kirby game, you know, I feel like every time someone thinks of a Kirby game, it's just like breeze through it, no challenge. But I did think that some of the fights at the end there kind of proved enough of a challenge to be enjoyable, not too easy. And just overall, I had a fun time picking up a Kirby game again and hanging out with that little guy. It's been a long time for me, I feel. So yeah, that was nice. So yeah, that's some of the games I've played this year. Some of the ones I had thoughts on or really enjoyed. There's obviously a ton more that I've played this year, but I didn't mention here. And there's also ones that I've just gotten for Christmas that I'm excited to check out, like the Atari 50th anniversary celebration. So yeah, just overall looking forward to playing a lot of games for a long time. And yeah, let me know in the comments what games you enjoyed this year, maybe even ones you're looking forward to in the new year. And I just hope everybody had a really great holiday, and I hope they have a great New Year's. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you just have a great day, great holiday, great New Year's. And I'll see you in the next video.